In this video we are going to talk about 10 best places to visit in Sweden. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Sweden is a traveler's dream, with its rich history and diverse scenery. It's difficult to beat if you enjoy being outside. There are hundreds of acres of untouched forests and gorgeous lakes to explore, not to mention extensive archipelagos along its beaches, and the air and water are perfectly clear. The roads and public transportation are great, the locals are always pleasant and helpful, and Swedish cuisine has seen a transformation in recent years. With a mind-boggling history ranging from infamous Viking invaders to royal dynasties and imperial intrigue, you'll never be bored. From magnificent palaces and old towns to vast Arctic landscapes and the world-famous ice hotel, Sweden's tourism attractions are diverse. There are so many things to do here that you'll want to give yourself plenty of time to take advantage of all of the outdoor activities and historic sites. We've compiled a list of the best tourist sites in Sweden to help you make the most of your Scandinavian vacation. Number 10. Vasa Museum, Stockholm. The Vasa Museum, Vasa Museet, in Stockholm is the most visited museum in Sweden, with over 1 million visitors each year. Since the museum opened in 1990, more than 20 million people have visited, and it's easy to see why. The 64-gun battleship Vasa, the pride of the Swedish imperial fleet, sunk on its maiden voyage in 1628. The ship sank to the bottom of the cold waters for more than 3 centuries before being resurrected in 1961 after a massive recovery operation. Visitors now come from all over the world to see this intriguing time capsule. The museum welcomes visitors of all nationalities and offers English-language guided tours and audio guides. A trip to the Vasa, which holds 10 different exhibitions and 4 other museum ships, is a day trip in and of itself. For those who wish to make a whole day of it, the site has a shop and a restaurant. Number 9. Scanson and Djurgården, Stockholm. Scanson is a medieval village made up of houses and farmsteads from all across Sweden. It is the world's oldest, and one of the largest, open-air museum. These well-preserved structures depict both rural and urban culture at various times between 1720 and the 1960s. Churches, schools, manor houses, businesses, mills, workers' homes, artisans' shops, including a book bindery, print shop, shoemaker, tinsmith, comb maker, and glassworks, a bakery, a funicular railroad, a Sami camp with reindeer, and a number of full farmsteads are all gathered here. Costumed interpreters live in these homes, farms, and workshops, performing daily jobs such as displaying crafts and skills and performing household and farm chores. Species native to Sweden, as well as exotic animals and a children's zoo, can be found in a zoo. Scanson is part of the massive urban Djurgården Park, which is a popular hangout for locals, especially in the summer. Traditional cafes, restaurants, snack bars, and even hotels can be found throughout. If you're feeling energetic, you can also rent a canoe or a bicycle. The Gröna Lund amusement park, as well as the ABBA the museum, can be found here. Number 8. Gamla Stan, Stockholm. Gamla Stan, or Old Town, is a small concentrated region in Stockholm where the city began in the middle of the 13th century. Much of the medieval enclave has survived, however it is frequently brushed and painted in the Scandinavian style. The architecture along its tiny stone-paved alleyways and cobblestone streets around its squares, particularly the major one, Stortorget, which is encircled by historic merchants' houses, is what gives it its beauty. The Nobel Museum, the Post Museum, the Royal Coin Cabinet, and various churches are all located in this neighborhood, along with several stores, restaurants, and cafes. If you can locate acceptable lodging, it's also a good area to visit, with alternatives including luxury boutique hotels, guest houses, and even budget inns and hostels. Number 7. Drottningholm Palace, Lovo. Fairy tale Drottningholm Palace, Drottningholm Slot, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site on the island of Lovo, about 11 kilometers west of Stockholm, 45 minutes by ferry. The palace, which dates from the 17th century, is currently the official residence of the Swedish royal family. Bronze sculptures from Bohemia and Denmark, brought back as battle trophies, are displayed in the attractive terraced park. The Chinese pavilion, which dates from the late 1700s, is a must-see. During the summer, the 18th-century palace theatre, Drottningholm Slottstheater, is still used for performances. Period theatrical costumes and scenery can be seen at the Theatre Museum. There are guided tours available, in English, as well as a selection of exciting events and seminars for both kids and adults. Number 6. Kiruna and the Ice Hotel, Lapland. Kiruna in Lapland is Sweden's northernmost town, sharing the same latitude as central Greenland. It's also the capital of the country's largest commune, which borders both Norway and Finland. From mid-May until mid-July, the midnight sun can be seen here. Originally a Lapp village, the town grew in importance when iron ore mining began around 1900. Surprisingly, the entire city is progressively being pushed northwest to the foot of the Luossavaara mountain due to subsidence caused by mining. Jukkasjärvi, the world's first ever ice hotel, is located about 17 kilometers outside of the city. The ICEHOTEL, with its magnificent rooms and furnishings, is built from ice in the river Torna each year in a different design. This is a popular spot for river rafting, stand-up paddleboarding, fishing, and canoeing in the summer. The tallest mountain in Sweden, Kebnekaise, is 90 kilometers west of Kiruna, and Abisko National Park, where the Lapland Railroad travels west to Narvik on the Norwegian coast, is 95 kilometers northwest. Number 5. The Goda Canal, Gothenburg to Stockholm. The Goda Canal, was built in the early 19th century and is 190 kilometers long. It is sometimes referred to as Sweden's finest engineering triumph. It's now one of Sweden's most popular tourist destinations, providing a unique view on the country's core. It also forms part of a water link that runs from Stockholm, in the northeast, to Gothenburg, in the southwest, by linking with Lakes Vänern and Vättern via the Trollhätte Canal. The canal runs from Sjötorp on Lake Vänern to Söderköping on the Baltic Sea, with 47 bridges and 58 locks. There are passenger cruise ships available, or you can rent a boat and explore the canal on your own. Number 4. Visby, Gotland. The rose-entwined, walled town of Visby, on the island of Gotland, is a big magnet for travelers from all over the world, steeped in medieval history and bursting with ruined churches. The town is crisscrossed by charming cobblestone streets, and it's all too easy to forget your sense of being in the contemporary world while exploring. Many medieval trading houses, as well as some timber buildings from the 17th and 18th centuries, have stepped gables. Visby's title as the Gem of the Baltic, and as a UNESCO World Heritage Site are clearly well deserved. A self-directed or guided sightseeing tour of the spectacular 700-year-old walls is highly recommended. There are 44 defensive towers built into the building, and the walls still exhibit the scars of battle in the shape of two breaches. Direct flights and excellent ferry connections are available from Stockholm and numerous other Swedish cities. Number 3. Liseberg Theme Park, Gothenburg. Liseberg is one of Sweden's most popular tourist spots, with over 3 million tourists each year. From children's carousels and a fairy tale castle to adrenaline-pumping rides for speed demons, bumper cars, and 4 roller coasters, it has it all. In the summer, the park hosts concerts, which are popular with both Swedish families and visitors from other countries. The park features a fantastic Christmas market. During the summer, there are many places to eat as well as gorgeous flowers in bloom. Take a trip on the big wheel for the greatest views of Gothenburg. Number 2. Öresund Bridge, Malmö. The stunning Öresund Bridge is within a 15-minute drive from Malmö city center. The structure has received greater prominence as a result of the hit Danish-Swedish TV drama, The Bridge, which premiered in 1999 after several decades of development. This astounding engineering marvel now connects Sweden and Denmark, and so Europe as a whole. The bridge is both rail and road, and on the Danish side, it merges into a tunnel so that planes at Copenhagen Airport are not impacted. Take a trip to neighboring Denmark through the bridge and tunnel, and spend some time seeing Copenhagen's sights if you prefer. Number 1. Sigtuna. The charming village of Sigtuna nestles near Lake Mälaren in the lush green countryside of Uppland, north of Stockholm, and is known as Sweden's first ever town, having been built in AD 980, the last century of the Viking era. The medieval churches, ruins, rune stones, and structures that still stand in Sigtuna bear witness to the town's fascinating history. There are clusters of attractive little boutique shops selling fashion, designer things, and handicrafts along Storgatan, which has been standing for over 1,000 years. Sigtuna is 45 minutes by vehicle from Stockholm, 30 minutes from Uppsala's medieval university town, and 20 minutes from Arlanda Airport. What do you think about our list of the 10 best things to do in Sweden? Please let us know your thoughts in the comment box. Thank you.